So hello there, people of the internet, and let's talk about engineering. I don't know what the other professions are like. I've asked a couple of people. They seem pretty similar to engineering and the way they are designed, which in my opinion is dog shit. Let's be honest, it's dog shit. So right now we have professions where if you're actually skilling up your professions and you're crafting things all the time, you're most likely doing it wrong. And that's quite baffling, really. As an engineer, the only thing I can do to level up is to A, use my daily cooldown, which, you can craft 2 items and that's it. You craft gear spring parts and you craft the book that you use to learn new recipes. And B, I can waste gear spring parts, which you shouldn't do. So right now, 3 weeks after launch of Warlords of Draenor, I'm still at 681 skill, and I don't want to go any further. Why is that? Right? Why is that? The only resource that's worthwhile for me is gear spring parts, which I get from Garrison, the engineering work orders, and I can do a daily craft, or I can get 10 primal spirits and buy 1 gear spring part, which is ludicrously expensive. So what I'm doing right now with my engineering, I just use the daily cooldowns and then I'm not doing anything else, right? Because I want to upgrade my headpiece, my goggles. We'll talk about that later. The item system is utterly broken, so I want to upgrade my goggles, so I can't craft anything else. And it's been like this since launch. I've been just using the daily cooldown, and I've been pumping out work orders and not doing anything else in between. What kind of profession system is this, where people are not encouraged to craft? In fact, they are discouraged to craft. When you're capping your profession, you're most likely doing it wrong. What kind of system is that? No, it's Blizzard trying to gate people so they don't get the gear. Blizzard is actively trying to slow you down with the acquisition of your profession items. And as I've said, I don't know how similar the other professions are. But right now, as an engineer, I have 2,000 true iron ore and 2,000 blackrock ore in my bank. And the only thing I can craft with them is about 3 billion gliders. That's all there is. I can craft rockets, and if you use a rocket, you can't use a potion. I have the stealth fields, which are useless to me because I'm a druid. So I'm crafting gliders. Is that it? And those don't give me a skill up. So the only way to skill up my profession to level 700 is to do it wrong. What kind of a system is this? What the fuck is going on? We need to go and just tell them, look, this is not what professions are. This isn't how professions work. For fuck's sake, I have 1 resource that's worthwhile. 1. I can't craft anything with either one of those ores that will give me a skill up. Nothing. So if I want to skill up, I have to waste gear spring parts, which means I will delay my upgraded headpiece. Now let's talk about the item creation. Why the fuck am I spending 100 gear spring parts to create something with random stats? Why can't we have multiple types like it was in back then, like it was in TBC? You had different types of goggles. Now you get 1 type of goggles with random fucking stats. So what I did is I used 100 gear spring parts to create my goggles, and then additional 100 gear spring parts to reset it 10 times. Yes, 10 times before I got the stats that I wanted. Once again, further delaying my upgrade for these goggles. What the fuck? We need to tell Blizzard that this is not what we want. I hope I'm not the only one who feels like this, because this feels really shit. Feels really bad. This is just not fun anymore. Engineering is not fun. I never thought I would say this, but engineering is just not fun. Everything is gone. All the fun items are gone. You want to build a new Blingatron that fights other Blingatrons? Sounds like fun. Well, you have to use your daily resource. And once again, further delay your items. I can't craft anything. I don't want to craft anything. I'm just stockpiling shit so I can eventually upgrade an item. That's no fun. That's just fucking boring as shit.